Okay, it's been a weird day for Star-Crossed Kings. It's been a very weird day. OMG Pop forfeit, and then Cheese won a series and immediately forfeit thereafter, so this particular power struggle for the next Star-Crossed Kings throne has been turbulent, to say the least. So, these two challengers are now going to vie for the throne. This game is going to be Lemon versus RedxWings. RedxWings has been in Star-Crossed Kings several times. He was our very first Star-Crossed King, then dethroned by Captain Price, then failed to take the throne from OMG Pop. Maybe he will succeed in taking the throne from Lemon in this series. Lemon is a new challenger. We have never seen him in Star-Crossed Kings. We have seen him in Star-Crossed Casts, seen a couple of his games. He seems to like support weapons a lot. We've seen him play with a lot of MG42s. I'm curious to see what he's going to do here. He's going with a sniper opening against RedxWings US Forces, who has gone with a rear echelon into 2 squads of assault engineers opening. So, probably one of the worst builds I can even think of for Langraskaya. Let's see if RedxWings can make it work. He's already losing to Pios over here. Sniper is moving up. Does get caught by rear echelon troops over there on the right side. He might even consider jumping in this building, and he does do so. Grenadier is moving up to support as well. Sniper is camouflaged, pops in the house, gonna start taking shots at something. Assault engineers getting into short range. Might be a serious problem. That squad will be forced to retreat by the sniper. Sniper will be forced from the building by these assault engineers soon enough, though. Sniper takes out one of the assault engineers, 2 of the assault engineers before leaving the building. He's at a little less than half health here, trying to camo in yellow cover, but can't quite get away from these infantry. I don't know what's gonna happen. He can't camo. Oh, and he gets taken out by assault engineers chasing him down. Sniper opening gets gunned down by the double assault engineer opening. So there you have it, apparently. Sniper just refused to camouflage right there. I almost wonder what might have happened if he had just stayed in the building. Well, so much for that. Assault engineers reinforcing in the base, and here comes the 3rd squad. Lemon is at a severe manpower disadvantage, having lost that sniper, operating now on 2 squads of grenadiers. And RedxWings is slowly taking control of the left side with his rear echelon troop squad, his 2nd squad of rear echelon troops. Working on the strategic point here now, making his way across the top methodically. We do have a flamethrower upgrade on these assault engineers, put pressure on these grenadiers at short range. Ooh. Probably gonna win that engagement. Grenadiers forced to retreat. These grenadiers engaging some rear echelon troops in the building. And we're now up to 4 squads of assault engineers from RedxWings working on the center VP. Rear echelon troops taking control of this strategic point here in the north. And Lemon has fielded himself an MG42 to try and keep the waves of assault engineers at bay.
Assault engineers are on the lines and deployable. Objective secure. That's done. Get ready to go, men. Grouch giving us some trouble here.
Rear echelon troops setting up in green cover. Assault engineers on the road. Lemon circling around with those Pios. 2nd MG42 from Lemon now. Not triple capped, has plenty of time. RedxWings, having opened with an extra rear echelon and 4 assault engineers, has spent a lot of manpower on assault infantry, so his officer's a little bit late and he's going to go with a captain rather than a lieutenant. 5-minute mark. Probably going to transition into a steward, would be my guess, based on what little of RedxWings US forces I've seen.
Receiving fire! We're all done. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Grenadiers taking control of the right side fuel. Pyos taking control of the munitions. Red Wings has been pushed off the map a little bit by MG42s and Grenadiers. And since he has no riflemen and he really has no way of attacking machine guns head on, he cannot utilize smoke grenades or any kind of grenades, but he does of course have a lot of flamethrowers.
Stand by!
You've got a captain hitting the field.
Fire and adjust!
No lucky crits in this engagement. He will be forced to retreat. This blob of fire is making its way into close range against those Grenadiers, but they have taken no losses yet. MG42 over here on the right side leaving the building. Grenadiers taking control of the strategic point as well. Second MG42 set up on the cutoff will be spotted by those assault engineers, I think. Not quite entering its arc of fire yet. MG42 will force a retreat from the rear echelon troops right there, but assault engineers are still working the VP. MG42 is dealing heavy damage to those assault engineers on the cutoff, though. Kind of a late retreat. I think they'll get away, though. Don't see too much in their retreat path. Assault engineers moving up on the flank there will be kept in green cover by the MG42. And the captain makes his way to secure building control over there on the right side. Slowly working on the MG42 from that angle. Assault engineers not going to be able to do much from that range, though. Rear echelon troops moving up to try to do something here on the cutoff. The Grenadiers are extremely low health. They might be able to get a couple losses inflicted. In fact, they'll retreat away from those rear echelons, which are going to move to take control of the cutoff now, and there is no MG42 available to push them away. Since this one has moved into the building to secure control of it and try and apply pressure to the captain, rear echelon troops will be able to get this now that that machine gun has also been forced to retreat by assault engineers advancing up the center. And rear echelon troops moving up the right are going to get the fuel under control, and Lemon has once again been pushed completely off the map, and now that a Stuart is on its way to the front lines, Lemon may be in a bit of trouble. He's getting his tier 2 structure built now.
Tactical point being captured.
So it's going to be quite a bit of time before his anti-tank gun arrives. He's going with a third MG42 right now, which is a pretty big investment into MGs, but since his opponent does not have smoke grenades, it may be possible to keep them all alive. He's got 2 squads of Grens, 3 MG42s. Again, having lost his sniper, he's at a serious manpower disadvantage here. 8 minutes into the game, he cannot quite afford an anti-tank gun, and it's going to be some time before he has a proper solution to that Stuart, which has already inflicted 60 manpower of bleed on a Grenadier squad. And Red Wings is taking full control of the map, taking the munitions and fuel points right now. Lemon moving up into this building to secure control of it with his fresh MG42. His other 2 have reinforced, making their way back to the front lines, trying to work the strategic points here on the left side, which are largely undefended, and Red Wings is making his way out of his base with freshly reinforced assault engineers. No ambulance from Red Wings yet. He's up to 75 fuel. And may get a second Stuart. Okay, there he goes. We've also got some light AT mines here in the road, depending on a tight cluster. Could prove interesting later in the game, depending on Lemon's commander selection. Armor-piercing rounds don't do that much to the Stuart, as you can see, just very light damage. Slowly bringing its health down, but not anything nearly as devastating as the damage it does to the AA half-track or M20, for example. It's a light tank, not really a light vehicle. MG42 firing on those rear echelons will force them to retreat. These 2 squads of assault engineers trying to set up some kind of flank on that should be successful. Secure building control with the wounded squad to give vision. These assault engineers may be able to find an opportunity since that machine gun is in motion, especially if the Stuart moves to support, but it's currently receiving repairs over here on the left side. And of course Red Wings does have a lot of repair power with a 4 assault engineer opening.
Contact! Crowd infantry! MG42 has us dialed in!
We're losing a capture point.
Pyos and Grenadiers working on the center VP. MG42 trying to suppress this captain. Point blank range. There it goes. Captain will be forced to retreat. Grenadiers moving up to support from that flank. Stuart pushes away the MG42 over here on the right side, and assault engineers are taking control of the fuel. And still no commander selection from Lemon. He's got access to Elite Troops, Spearhead, and Lightning War. If you were to choose Elite Troops or Lightning War, he could have access to G43s to give himself a medium-range boost against the Assault Engineers. If he goes to Spearhead, I don't know what he would use from Spearhead, but having Smoke is very nice. I don't think he really is in a position to get a Mortar half-track against a double Stuart opening, though. Ooh, that was lucky. Flamethrower and green cover just burst to MG42 and Pioneer fire. Kind of a lucky break for Lemon right there. Demo charge on the fuel point here on the right side. Stuart is pounding away at Grenadiers, clumping up here in the center, trying to wipe that Assault Engineer squad. Couldn't quite seal the deal, however. Stuart trying to get a line on them. No losses inflicted, though. Half-track making its way across the right side to support these Grenadiers. If they step on that demo charge, that could be a squad wipe, though. He has vision with his Stuart, but he might scare those Grenadiers away with the Stuart. It's just kiting them for now. Takes one of them out. AT gun on the field does have a line. Stuarts will not be able to chase, but there goes the demo charge. Squad is wiped. Pios move into this building to provide vision for the AT gun, and the Stuarts are going to disengage. Here in the center, rear echelon troops and Assault Engineers are working on the victory point again, and all three machine guns are reinforcing here in Lemon's base. He's also getting himself a second AT gun now. Still no commander selection.
Stay close, and you might live through this.
Stuart's pulling back for some repairs. And there's the ambulance in RedxWings base, so he will be able to fully heal his Assault Engineers for his next big push. And this push could be a big one. It's going to depend on positioning of AT guns and machine guns to counter huge blobs of flamethrowers and two Stuarts. Lemon has the tools he needs to hold the territory he's managed to take control of. It's going to come down to how RedxWings attacks and how Lemon sets up his defenses. You've also got harassment of the left side by this lone squad of rear echelon troops. They should be able to get that under control reasonably easily. And here comes RedxWings' next push. MG42 is in the building. This one rotating to point a little more towards the south. No suppression yet. Flamethrower is bursting the house. Both of these squads get suppressed. They're sufficiently close to each other. MG42 leaves the building to reinforce out of the half-track. This squad looks like it's going to secure building control, and once it does, could prove difficult to get rid of these Assault Engineers, but the advance is being bled rather hard. Both AT guns will be screened away by the captain and a flamethrower on this left side flank. But a full squad of Assault Engineers has been wiped over here on the right side when their flamethrower bursts. Flamethrower in the building has secured control of it. This MG42 has been wiped and taken by the captain. The AT guns have set up over here on the right side. Stuarts look like they are not going to make a push yet, though. And RedxWings may pull back. This captain and the stolen MG42 retreating off the field. Rear echelon troops trying to harass the cutoff, though. There's still one squad of Assault Engineers on the front line trying to maybe make something happen. RedxWings has hit 7 command points and will have access to the M10 should he choose to utilize it, and the cutoff will be taken away from Lemon now. Stuarts did not push during that. I feel like if they had helped in that engagement against and circle straight for these two AT guns, maybe they could have made something happen, turn that engagement more in RedxWings' favor, but it still went pretty well for him. He did steal an MG42, but in exchange he lost a full squad of Assault Engineers, so I wouldn't really say that that engagement went particularly in anyone's favor. They just traded.
Supply line just got cut off. All done over here.
And since Lemon was able to hold the line, he's going to take control, more full control of the right side, getting the strategic points and munitions points back. And he will be able to reinforce his team weapons here as well. And RedxWings is going to heal up and reinforce here in the base, and he's also fielded himself a pack howitzer. Neither Stuart has been lost yet. Pack howitzer on the field, he may be able to put some pressure on some of Lemon's team weapons. MG42 will protect the cutoff here. Grenadiers setting up in green cover to protect the munitions. MG there.
The enemy is
2
overrunning
anti-tank
one of our
guns have not
capture
yet been
points.
deployed. Lemon's going to retake building control with this MG42. And Lemon has a minesweeper, and he actually spotted a lot of the light AT mines right there. Made no move to defuse them though. And no commander selection from Lemon yet. If the game makes it to 15 command points, he might consider going Tiger Ace. Otherwise, maybe just get regular Tigers from Spearhead or Lightning War. Has 42 munitions coming in as of right now, so he might also think about Lightning War for Stuka close air support, or some of the other nice munitions sinks that commander has. RedxWings continues to throw light AT mines down in various locations on the battlefield, preparing himself for whatever Lemon's next vehicle might be. MG42 is actually not inside the building, but set up here behind it, catches these assault engineers trying to make their way around the side, set up perfectly to counter this squad of assault engineers next if it can turn the gun fast enough. Slowly turning. Does not get a burst off. The gunner is sniped. They make it outside the arc of fire, and that one will be forced to retreat. Meanwhile, anti-tank guns bringing themselves about. Demo charge right there. Assault engineers working on the center VP. Rear echelon troops trying to secure building control. And there it is, another machine gun stolen by RedxWings. Assault engineers clear it out without taking a single loss and will be able to recover the gun before retreating. Rear echelon troops also going to retreat. Assault engineers in the center look like they will be able to get the point under control before retreating themselves. Ooh, but the stolen MG right there just got wiped by a rifle grenade from this squad of grenadiers. Stuarts are moving to try and prevent recapture, but none of their shots are connecting. And it looks like that MG42 is going to go back into Lemon's possession. Nice pickup right there. So although losing this one on the right, he does recover the stolen one there in the center. And Grenadiers are moving to take control of the center VP. Stuarts are being very careful not to engage for too long since they don't want to get exposed to anti-tank gunfire. One volley from these could potentially destroy a Stuart.
The Germans just cut off our supply lines.
Pack Howitzer has 3 kills already. Seems to be pretty comfortable. It can just sit on this side of the hedge and just pound away at all of these team weapons. Lemon, going with a very static defensive strategy, will leave himself vulnerable to indirect fire. And at some point, RedxWings will probably have access to RNG bombs. Dropping RNG bombs on this could prove devastating, or it could do nothing. So that may be interesting. RedxWings will also have the resources and CPs for bulldozer Shermans soon, which may be difficult for Lemon to deal with in conjunction with a push by the Stuarts. RedxWings is making his next attack, takes control of this building with Vet 2 rear echelon troops. Assault engineers moving up into the capture circle here. Take out one crew member of the MG42. It looks like it's going to get wiped. There it goes. One machine gun wiped right there. This one firing will be able to suppress those assault engineers. Pack Howitzer continues to bombard this area. Stuart's not able to find an opportunity. Bulldozer is on the field. It's going to make its way to the front lines. Oh no! Grenadiers trying to flank the Pack Howitzer, get nailed by that demo charge. Beautiful baiting with the Pack Howitzer to try and convince those Grenadiers to cross the hedge. And that's all of Lemon's Grenadier squads wiped now. He's also purchased himself a 3rd anti-tank gun, so he actually has pretty significant protections against these tanks, but he needs to be able to bring his anti-tank guns to bear against them. Assault engineers still struggling to make any meaningful pushes. They can't seem to get the center victory point under control. No progress being made towards this victory point. Bulldozer working the right side. Stuart's working the left side, driving right into the anti-tank gun wall. This Stuart will now be forced to try and disengage, but is not successful. Anti-tank guns are set up perfectly for that push by those Stuarts. RedxWings was banking on them moving to counter the Bulldozer, but they made no move to do so. The Bulldozer is now trying to get a line on them. One of them lands, 2 of them land shots. The Bulldozer is going to pull back to safety, deploying smoke just to be safe. Assault engineers here doing what they can. We do have Vet 1 on the Pack Howitzer. We may consider white phosphorus on the anti-tank guns.
Commanders, be advised. Troop level barrage now available.
Assault engineers will be forced to retreat by those bios. Pack howitzer firing away at that machine gun. Pios recovered the captain's bazooka. Captain's been wiped, by the way. So he has like a tiny amount of anti-tank protection on that Pio squad. Might prove to be a nice utility. Might be able to snipe some infantry with it too. A couple squads reinforcing and healing here in the base. Pack howitzer firing on the machine guns. Up to 9 kills. Oh, it just wiped that Pio squad. That Pio squad with the bazooka was too clumped in this little crater, and they got wiped by that pack howitzer. Just auto firing. Alright, well, so much for that bazooka. M10 on the field from Red Wings now. MG42 is set up over here on the right side, dealing significant damage. That Pio squad, which is unable to get any harassment done. Red Wings does hold the center VP, and his pack howitzer continues to bleed Lemon's team weapons, which he has basically only team weapons. He's fielded himself a fresh mortar. He may be able to apply a little bit of pressure to his opponent's pack howitzer with that. Bulldozer makes its way to the front lines. It is right in front of 3 anti-tank guns, though. Takes a huge burst. I don't know if it's going to get clear. It does not get clear. And that bulldozer will go down with 0 kills. Didn't do anything this game. I wonder if Red Wings is aware that a bulldozer can fire over buildings. Because it can do that. He probably should have tried to make better use of vision blockers with that thing this game. Oh well, so much for that thing. Demo charge on the building. Assault engineers working on the right side. Because of Red Wing's decision to go with no assault engineers, he has no smoke grenades with which to break through the machine gun wall. Although he did have smoke pots for his Sherman. If he had smoked some machine guns with his Sherman and then assaulted with his assault engineers, maybe he could have made something happen there. But he does still have access to white phosphorus smoke to smoke machine guns and try and find an opening in that way. But Lemon is in a pretty comfortable position now, having destroyed a bulldozer and 2 Stuarts. Red Wings doesn't really have any armor left. Lemon is up to 300 fuel. He has chosen elite troops once he fields this Tiger Ace. I don't really know if Red Wings will be able to stop it.
Deploy into all-round security. Nothing breathing out there, boys. MG42 has us dialed in.
We will see a demo charge swept up by those Pios. I'm not sure if you noticed it or not. However, assault engineers will retake control of the center victory point. Pack howitzer is bombarding the mortar. It's up to Vet 2, so it has the high explosive anti-tank barrage now. Assault engineers will fail on their attempt to flank around that side to an MG42. This building's about to go down. Those assault engineers will get suppressed by this MG42. Doesn't feel comfortable staying inside the building. He's actually clear of machine gun's arc of fire right there, I think. Maybe? Looks like he is. Although the support Pio guys are actually keeping him suppressed. And there it is, Tiger Ace is on the field. Destroys that building. Trying to take a shot at those assault engineers. It's going to force away this machine gun, or just one-shot it. Demo charge will destroy something. Oh no, he swept up the demo charge there, destroyed it with small arms fire with the Tiger Ace on the field. Red Wings has no counter. That could just drive straight into Red Wings base and kill everything. Its first priority target will probably be the pack howitzer. There's some light anti-tank mines on the field, but I don't really suspect they're going to do much. Besides, Lemon is waiting for minesweeper support to arrive to make sure the Tiger Ace does not hit any mines. There they go. Destroys that mine cluster. 3 AT guns moving up behind the Tiger Ace to support, just to be safe in case of an M10 flank. But only one M10 is currently on the field, which means Red Wings doesn't have it. And he actually has the resources for a second. Some light anti-tank mines right there. There goes the ambulance. There goes the flamethrower squad. There goes the pack howitzer. Just going to now destroy the pack howitzer. Ambulance is destroyed. Light anti-tank mines over here on the right side. Basically needs that Tiger Ace to get immobilized on these mines just for the game to be possible at this point. Throwing more down over here. Lemon continues to support with minesweepers.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
Lemon is going to do some back capping here, keeping most of his army together, continuing to be defensive over there. On the left side with the MG42, assault engineers here in the base are about to get wiped. There they go. Tiger Ace just slowly working on the base. Looks like he's going to leave the base for now and start cleaning up more of Red Wings squads. Red Wings is fielding a Jackson. He only has 2 squads of assault engineers remaining. Pinned over here on the left side. Rear echelon's on the flank trying to wipe that machine gun. Looks like it will get safety though. M10 is still available to counter. Red Wings Jackson halfway done. Assault engineers trying to get past that machine gun. Looks like they will succeed. Maybe, never mind. Sort of. They do get suppressed though, and the support pioneers will probably keep them suppressed and force them to retreat. Half-track support. Tiger Ace moving as well. Rear echelon troops over there, going to move to safety. Minesweeper Pios are going to clear up another cluster of light anti-tank mines.
They got wiped out.
With these 3 anti-tank guns supporting that Tiger Ace, the M10 certainly cannot try and flank behind its rear armor. Jackson hitting the field soon may have a little bit more success. Rear echelon troops trying to put some pressure on those Pios, but they will clean up that light anti-tank mine cluster.
A capture point is under attack.
Not sure if he's aware of this cluster right here. Tiger Ace may be convinced to cross that intersection. Jackson on the field, try and counter the Tiger Ace. Has to be very careful though. Anti-tank guns moving up. RNG bombs just got dropped by Red Wings here on the anti-tank gun cluster, but they landed over there. Okay. If he just keeps moving, he should be able to get outside of the strike zone easily enough. His mortar is probably also in danger.
A capture point is under attack.
Looks like if that had been the first one to land, I think that would have been devastating, but unfortunately, RNGesus did not see fit to give Red Wings a break this game. And MG42s will easily push away. Those assault engineers, everything got clear of the strike zone easily enough. Tiger Ace is going to gamble on the final artillery shell. Doesn't hit anything. Jackson takes a shot at the Ace, does not connect. Tank guns moving up to support. M10 also available to support. Rear echelon troop squad. Takes a little damage there, or Major takes a little bit of damage, but he does get clear. Jackson manages to land 1 successful shot. 1 volley from 3 packs, I believe will destroy that Jackson. He just got stunned, tries to round this corner. Sherman on the field, could deploy smoke maybe, gives Jackson a little bit of time. Trying to get to safety. M10 looking for an opening here as well, but the AT guns are rotating about to destroy it. And there it goes, out of control. Sherman is abandoned there. Tiger Ace may move up to destroy that or simply try and steal it. Jackson moving around the flank to try and work on the Ace a little bit from this direction. Using attack ground to try and fire through the hedge. Anti-tank guns rotating about to try and find an opportunity. There it is. Tiger Ace finishes the job. All of Red Wing's armor is destroyed or abandoned. Proving that is an exercise in futility with all of those anti-tank weapons available, although it does land one shot on the ace before also being destroyed.
Lost the medium tank.
And Lemon is now going for the annihilation victory here in the US base. 3 anti-tank guns and a Tiger Ace working on it. Doesn't matter, Red Wings knows. You cannot win. Playback over, and Lemon wins game 1 with 313 victory points in the bank. Shortly after this, we will jump into game 2.